This video is brought to you by Aftershoot, a long-time partner and a sponsor of my channel. Stick around because their AI, culling and editing software is a total game changer. More details and a discount code at the end of the video. Right guys, we've got something quite extreme, and this is, well, I'm not sure if I can actually explain it myself. So I have Rami here, the creator of what's behind us. Can you explain to us what are we seeing here? What's going on with the arm, with the camera? What's behind us?
Cool, so basically this is a virtual production on steroids. So what we've done is we're showcasing how we're using motion control in virtual production environments. So we're basically projecting the camera onto an LED volume, and the LED volume is moving around with real-life light contacts and a motion control turntable with a product that's moving. Normally in virtual production you would have a big volume and you can only parallax a certain amount. What we're trying to showcase is smaller virtual production volumes that make it more affordable, but using turntables and encoders we can move the 3D environment around at the same time as the product is turning around. So in camera it looks like you're parallaxing or doing a full 360 degrees. But in normal virtual production environments, you need a full wraparound studio, which can cost you hundreds and thousands of pounds.
If I have a fairly small budget for, let's say, a movie, I can kind of compensate for my shortcomings in my budget by creating or renting something like this, that instead of using a huge stage and renting a massive studio, I can kind of simulate the same effects with very little equipment compared to what I would have to rent. And also, you mentioned you compensate for the delay by just understanding how the robot moves and where it is at all times, and being very, very precise, so you can kind of predict the delay, right?
Exactly that.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so what would you say this could be used for?
So we use this for a lot of product, for video, we use it for photography as well, because you can just point the camera in different angles. Because the environments that you can get, you can either build an environment or you can purchase or rent an environment off the internet. The environments are so big you can just fly through the environments and say, I want to film there. And then you can put the camera in a specific way and it will project that same, the geography of what the lens is looking at. And then you can use it as photography or you can use it for video. So for products, music videos, films, for narrative work, even interview work, is pretty much for everything. As long as you don't want to go out and spend a lot of money in logistics and locations and stuff like that, you can just shoot in the studio, control lighting, control the environment, and put yourself wherever you are on the planet.
You mentioned that we have the Godox lights here. So what else is kind of off the shelf, and how much of it is proprietary to what you created?
Godox lights are off the shelf, but to stitch them in there you need a different type of software that will then talk to Unreal Engine. So Unreal Engine is the games engine, the platform behind, which is basically the engine that controls the main virtual production. So hats off to Unreal, they guys developed the Unreal side of things, and that's what all the big feature films use now, like The Mandalorian, how it was shot. Yes. It was shot with Unreal. What we have, our proprietary bit is our robotics software, and that talks to Unreal Engine. It tells you where you are in 3D space. Precision, repeatability, the speed, the accuracy, everything, it's unparalleled. And adding that to virtual production, it just elevates your shoots. But again, is that what we have is the know-how of adding motion control turntables or any motion control device. We can even put a treadmill on there and encode that to our software, which then tells Unreal how far to go. So we can have a treadmill, and you can have a person walking, and we can encode that to have the same speed and move in the 3D environment at the same speed as walking. If the person runs, walks, or in a car, we can change the speeds and match that. And that's where our software comes in.
So basically, in short, what you do is you make all these pieces of equipment understand the 3D space.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. So where can I buy one of these?
Well, if you wanted one, we could sell you one.
Or do I have to rent it perhaps? We
are a service provider, so we can provide the complete service. So you can just give us a call, we'll turn up to your studio, or you can turn up to our studio, whichever one you want, and we can offer the whole service from beginning to end. If you wanted to purchase a solution, email me, and we can figure out a package together. Because this is our own solution, I can give you a whole package and sell it to you if you wanted to.
So if I was renting something like this, how much do I get from you? Do I get the environment as well? Do I have to create it myself?
So it's a bespoke package. You can either just rent just the robot from us and say, right, we've got the environment, we've got the LED wall, you can do everything. So it's up to you. We can go from just the basic robot, or we can give you the whole turnkey solution should you want to. So whether it's providing the LED walls, the environments, the virtual production text, the Unreal text, the robot text, we can give you all the operators, or you can just say, just give me the robot, we have the rest. We are very flexible.
So I can see a very clear usage, very kind of efficient usage of this kind of technology in product photography or product filmmaking. You see these really crazy videos online where they like deconstruct a burger or something, or make coffee really fast. So these robots kind of move really fast up and down.
Throughout this event, we've got virtual production on this side, and then at specific times we're turning over here and doing visual engineering. So when you're saying this stuff with the burger drops and the pneumatics and pistons, there's one of the pistons. It will drop everything, all precision, all software is built by us as well. And that's exactly what we do as well. So there's different parts of the business. This is just virtual production. We do music videos, we do commercials, we do narrative, feature films. Visual engineering is where it's really fun, very techy, and it's all automation. It's really cool.
The key to this whole process is being able to repeat the exact same movements every single time. I can't stress enough how important this is, like in, as I mentioned, music production, because they have to dance the same way in the same spot, and you don't want the camera operator to run around in the same way. There's no way he's going to remember that, while the robot is just going to repeat every single step, every single time, the exact same way. It's very interesting. I could spend here all day. Maybe I'll have a chance to visit you guys at some point in your studio and see what you guys do.
We're based in Manchester, UK, and you know, if you ever want to visit, you can give us a shout, drop me an email, and I'm happy to give you a full tour.
That'll be fascinating, honestly. Well, thank you very much. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, you too.
Hope to see you soon.
All right, thank you very much.
Brilliant, thank you. Have you ever dreamt of a personal photo editing genie? Meet Aftershoot, an AI that doesn't just edit but also picks the best shots. Just upload your raw files, set your AI profile, and watch the magical unicorns do their work. It culls and edits photos in your style, giving you the precious me time you've been longing for. And for the perfectionist, you can still fine-tune your photos in your preferred editing software. Your first 30 days are on me, totally free, no catch, just loads of fun. Aftershoot works offline, so nothing can slow you down regardless where you are. If you ever feel lost, their 24/7 support is always there to help you. Use link aftershoot.co/Conrad for 20% discount on any Aftershoot plan. Enjoy your discount and spend the time you save on making more money.